loved them.
Hi, Britney.
Mostly for partying, driving really badly,
I'm a horrible driver.
and showing their goods. In other words, acting like the three biggest bimbos on Earth.
Oh my God, like, yeah.
Welcome to their world. Set to music.
Thank you.
B-I-M-B-O.
Britney, Lindsay, and Paris are bimbos.
B-I-M-B-O.
B, L, and P act like big bimbos. B stands for boob, bimbo boob. I stands for irresistible. M stands for mistakes, and B stands for what? The other boob! Oh!
B-I-M-B-O.
Thank you for being Perfect Bimbos, the musical. Recently, Paris, Lindsay, and Britney have all been trying to change their wild ways. Okay, maybe not Britney, but rehab? Charity work? Come on! Boring! You know what isn't boring? When they act like the bimbos we know and love. And you can't be one of those unless you like to party. Good thing for us, our girls love to party. And they party harder than everyone else.
Look at me.
Paris likes to dance when she parties.
I'm hot.
Dirty dance, that is.
Yeah. Woo.
Whether by herself,
Woo.
hello, with her sister Nikki,
Sisters are hot. Dancing sisters are hotter.
hey now, or with a stripper pole,
Woohoo.
while getting mind-freaked by illusionist Chris Angel at Club Jet in Vegas. My fingers are magic. Abracanasty.
Whatever.
Then there's Britney, who parties her pants off. Literally.
It's Britney, bitch.
Here she is with Paris going into Vegas nightclub Tryst with her pants on. And here she is inside the club with her pants off and around her neck.
Hey, y'all. I got shiny pants on my neck.
Wow, that's fun. Pants on,
Boring.
pants off.
Hell yeah.
Neat. But nobody loves to party more than Lindsay Lohan loves to party. Because back before she got her act together, allegedly, Lindsay partied all the time.
Woohoo.
With all sorts of people.
Hey, people.
In all sorts of places.
Where am I?
Until it plumb tuckered her out. Shh, don't wake her. She's probably dreaming about partying. Why? 'Cause Lindsay Lohan, that girl loves to party.
You can tell by her funny party hat. Party!
Lindsay Lohan, she should change her name to Party.
Miss Party, Party Low, and she should think about that. How does she do it? How she party every night?
Who knows?
What is the secret? Is she hiding from the daylight?
Could be.
When does she sleep? When does she close her eyes?
Never?
Answer this and you win a Nobel Prize.
She parties over here, parties over there. She even parties in her underwear. She's a party of one, party of fun. If Linz ain't there, it ain't a party, son. She parties in the front, parties in the back. It's like she's under a missile attack. Parties with a smile, parties with a frown, and sometimes she parties upside down. Word. Driving is hard,
I'm a horrible driver.
especially for our three special girls. Whether it's their run-ins with the law, looking good, ladies, or their everyday driving mishaps, our girls demonstrate true DWB. Driving while bimbo. Lindsay Lohan is no stranger to fender benders.
Lindsay.
In fact, one could say they're really close friends. Ouch. Whoops. Hello. Wow. That looks not good. You know what else doesn't look good? Britney's driving. Sometimes she drives into things, like this car. Sometimes she drives over things, like this photographer's foot. And sometimes she's just unable to start her car.
Just put it on drive.
At all.
Put on the D. Put on the D.
Yup, she's just not a strong driver. But the biggest bimbo on four wheels has to be Paris. And not just because she banged up her Bentley by plowing into her own garbage cans. Wow. That stinks. Nope, it's because of what happened on this legendary night in Beverly Hills.
Paris found herself in a bit of a bind, 'cause on a night in LA she didn't fuel up her ride.
Dude, I've never put gas in this car.
Now the bimbo is stuck. How's she gonna get out of this one? Let's watch.
All right, put it in neutral then, and then we'll push you.
The paparazzi helped her push the car, while Paris called herself something really harsh.
You run out of gas?
So retarded.
That sucks.
She said she was retarded.
So retarded.
The next step was to get some gas, except Paris didn't want to get her own gas, so she kinda sorta asked others to do it for her.
I just need someone to bring me gas.
I guess the girl didn't wanna get off her behind. I guess you could say she was losing her mind.
Someone bring me gas. I'm freaking out.
Freaking out.
I'm like already late for a movie.
She's gonna miss her movie. Finally, this dude, he said that he would,
If you want to just stay here, I'll go grab some gas. I'll grab a gas can.
which left Paris free to focus on more interesting things. Like herself, of course. 'Cause hey, isn't that Paris Hilton in the mirror? Yes, it is. First she played around with her long hair, put on makeup, then decided to stare at a homemade scrapbook filled with pictures of herself.
Somebody make you a scrapbook?
Until the dude returned with gas and change, except Paris didn't need no change. So the dude filled up the car while Paris asked,
You know how to even do that part?
oh yes he does. He put the gas in her gas hole, and now she's got a filled up gas hole, and all she had to do is say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then she drove away, 'cause that's the way it goes when you're a bimbo.
Let's face it, you can't be a bimbo without boobs. And lucky for us, Paris, Lindsay, and Britney all have them.
Yeah!
In spades. And you know what makes these boobs bimbo quality? They're always popping out. Hi there. Boobies, bazoobas. Bimbos don't like to wear bras. Fun bags, cha-chas. Keep showing us your tatas. You get the idea. But you can't have the T without the A, which is why our girls also love showing their butts. Otherwise known as buttocks, bum bums. Oh yeah. Bimbo show their bottoms. Yes, they do. Cabooses, panties. All right. Okay, you get it. Yup, these girls sure do love to give the old nip slip and show off their bum bums. But guess what? It doesn't stop there. Paris, Lindsay, and Britney also have flashed their lady bits. You know, the ones downstairs. Paris was the first to do it, because, after all, she is a trailblazer. Then Lindsay showed her little pride and joy, and it started to look like a trend. And when Britney put her vajayjay in the spotlight, not once, not twice, but 5 times, and counting, it seemed like these little flowers had minds of their own. And maybe, just maybe, they did. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 vajayjays.
Coochie, coochie, coochie coo.
Yeah.
Coochie, coochie, coochie coo. Hot. Coochie, coochie, vajayjay. I'm Brittany's friend down there. I'm afraid of underwear. Look away if you dare, like y'all ever would.
All right.
I'm Lindsay's friend forever. I show myself, whenever. You don't like it? Whatever.
I'm Paris's lady bit.
Okay.
I come out when Paris sits.
Sweet.
I refuse to keep myself locked up.
Don't ever do that.
We're these girls' sweetest spots. We get photogs nice and hot. Give us more attention, pretty please.
You asked for it.
Call me hoo-hoo.
Okay.
Call me flower.
Sounds good.
I'm a giny.
You said it.
Nana power.
All right.
Whee!
Coming up, the ladies make some faces, head to the beach, and then fall in love. with the paparazzi.
I'm Greg.
Next on Three Bimbos, the musical. The musical.
Lindsay, over here.
Nothing makes our favorite girls happier than getting attention,
Give me a little smile, Brett.
especially from the paparazzi. After all, if no one knows you're a bimbo, then what's the point? Take Paris Hilton. She loves the paparazzi because they're in love with her.
Yeah.
Come to daddy, yeah. All right.
So sweet.
Lindsay, over here.
Lindsay's a bit more of a tease, because sometimes she's flirty.
Give us a kiss, Lindsay.
Sometimes she's shy. And sometimes, yeah, she's like that.
Britney right here.
But out of all the girls, it's Britney who has the most intimate relationship with the paparazzi. Whether she's professing her love for them,
I love you guys.
flirting with them,
I'm Greg.
or just inviting them into the bathroom with her.
Can one of you up?
Like she did to this photographer while at an LA Quiznos. Why? So she could flirt with him, of course.
Oh, you're so cute.
That's adorable. Who says true romance is dead? Not Britney. In fact, she loves the paparazzi so much, she even wrote a song about it. In our imagination, that is.
Kicking it south side with Britney Spears. P to the A to the paparazzi. I'm never alone, cause you're following me. Filling my tank when it gets empty. Buying me venti frozen coffees. Yeah, I love you.
Paparazzi.
And you love me. It's totally true. You're my BFFs forever. My only friends, but hey, whatever. Hey, look, I'm walking, driving, shopping. Are you stalking? I like it. That's cool. Even when we fight, I still love you. You surround me. Peekaboo, you found me. Or did I find you? This stuff confounds me. My BFFs forever. My only friends, but hey, whatever.
These goofy girls love the beach. And they each love it in their own special way. Lindsay likes to box. Whoa, easy, Tiger. Britney likes to swim in her bra and underpants. Hooray! And Paris likes to pose in the ocean while showing her boob. Say cheese.
Oops.
But the one beachy thing all three girls have in common is a love for wearing bikinis while doing stuff. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, man!
Everywhere you look, there's our bimbos doing stuff in string bikinis. With nothing but some scraps of cloth hiding boobs big and teeny. Cause when you're wearing a string bikini, life's a lot more fun. Like shopping in a zebra print or smoking on the run. Oh, bimbos wear bikinis everywhere they go. Beat rolling in a drop top or feeling themselves up on their phone. Yes, bimbos and bikinis, they make the perfect pair. And if you don't have one, be like Britney and use your underwear. Just use your underwear.
Oh my goodness, so cute.
Wow, our three girls sure do have nice bikini bodies. And you know what else they have?
What?
Faces. Paris pouting, Lindsay scowling. These are the faces that bimbos love to make. The faces they make every single day.
You too, Britney.
Blowing kisses, ugly grimaces, slack-jawed gaping, and plenty of dead eyes staring off into space. No matter the situation,
Even in the slammer.
they ain't changing their bimbo faces.
Yeah.
When it comes to choosing perfect bimbo style, our girls are experts. Let's take a little peek-a-loo. Paris's bimbo look is made up of blondness, shiny stuff, barely there clothes, and sometimes a little splash of color on her face. Someone likes carrots. Then there's Lindsay Lohan. Her bimbo look is comprised of different hair colors, cigarettes, headbands, and a little splash of color on her face.
Hey, Britney.
But Britney Spears has a different kind of bimbo look. Yup, sometimes she's blonde like Paris, smokes ciggies like Lindsay, but she takes the look of a bimbo to a whole nother level. The hats and boots level.
Hats and boots and boots and hats. Britney, why you dress like that? Boots and hats and boots. You used to dress much more cute. Are you the captain of a ship? If you're not careful, you might trip. What you got under that hat? If it's a wig, we're down with that. Yo, Britney, what's the deal? We understand your sex appeal, but we couldn't make this clearer. You need to buy a better mirror. People like to look at you, so perhaps you should review your choice of combinations, cause it fills us with frustration. Britney, you can change it in a minute flat. Just wear that hat without those boots and bam, look, you're totally cute.
Coming up, the girls show that even though they're best friends, they can still hate each other's guts. Next on Three Bimbos, the musical.
B-I-M-B-O.
The musical.
Hi, Paris. Hi, Britney.
Here's something about bimbos. They keep their enemies just as close as their friends. Because, you know, they're generally the same people. Take Paris. She's been good frenemies with both Britney and Lindsay. Why? Because she gets around. Paris and Lindsay have been pals since they were little girls. Cute. Then the whole fire crotch thing happened.
Lindsay Lohan, we think she's a fire crotch. Paris, do you agree with him?
And after that, they were fighting all over town like two alley cats. Like on this night. And this night. Drama! While all that was going on, Paris moved on to Britney. Because bimbos need constant companionship. During Brit and Paris's short-lived friendship, they partied a lot. Sometimes they shopped, but mostly they partied. Yeah, baby. Somehow, while hanging out with Britney, Paris and Lindsay made up. Hooray!
Lindsay!
And then, by the grace of God, one special night in LA, the three bimbos got together and posed for some pictures.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Oh, this is classic.
Yes, Mr. Paparazzi Man, it is classic.
Okay, listen for that.
Sadly, it was also the last time the three bimbos would be seen together. But since then, their relationship has taken on mythic proportions.
Three bimbos at one time. They were friends,
Very good friends.
but then suddenly those good times came to an end. Say it ain't so. Paris called Lindsay a fire crotch. Lindsay called her a. Britney didn't say bad words, but she pulled some dirty stunts. She showed her junk, so maybe it's not meant to be.
Not meant to be.
You're not friends, cause you're enemies.
Good frenemy.
Maybe those good times were bad, but watching you three was the best time we've ever had. So good, so bad, You three are the best frenemies.
There we go.
Coming up, Three Bimbos the Musical continues.
B-I-M-B-O.
The Musical. Okay, people, it's time to wrap it up. But before we go, there are just a few words we'd like to say to our 3 bimbos.
Paris and Lindsay and Britney too. If they weren't such bimbos, what could they do? Could they find Osama, take flowers to your mama? Could they cure a disease or speak Chinese? If Paris wasn't always out shopping for clothes, she could stop global warming. Hey, who knows? If Lindsay didn't spend so much time in rehab, she could fix healthcare, she could take a stab. And if Britney wasn't always in a drive-thru, maybe she could cure the avian flu. Come on, Britney. Go out there and save the whales. And you, Lindsay, find a cure for cancer. And Paris, why don't you go out there and break the speed of light or something? All 3 of you ladies, you can make the world a better place.
VH1 You Ought to Know.